Oh yeah, we back. It's the Code of Ethics podcast with your boy Dr. T-Mazz, T-Mazz Harris.
And Musa, man, how you guys doing? Blessings to you, the family, and hope all is well, man. You know, episode 7.
Oh yeah, man, we've been on a roll with it every week, every Sunday.
Right.
Make sure y'all lock in with us. Big shout out to everybody who done tuned in so far and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't so far, make sure you go to Code of Ethics podcast. Hit that sub button, right?
Yeah,
Rock
man.
with us.
Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Leave comments. We always want feedback. You get what I'm saying, and we'll get right back to you. If you need any information on mental health, you can always DM us. We'll get that information right to you. Doc, set it off, man. You know?
We've been talking about a lot about mental health over the past few weeks. We've gone from mindfulness. We've talked a little bit about different coping skills, triggers, stuff like that. Mental wellness is something that it's important to the black community and something that we should all be kind of, researching, teaching our kids, different ways to deal with stress because that's something that's inevitable, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
As we continue with this podcast, we'll continue to talk about different things related to the mental wellness experience, little jewels that you can use on your everyday experience. But enough of that. We got two kings in here right now.
Two kings?
We got two kings in here.
Okay.
Now it's four of us.
Yeah.
It's four of us.
I like the sound of that.
Hey, look, man, I got 40 keys all the way from San Francisco, California.
40 keys.
And I got Beezy Santana from
Beezy.
Compton, California. It's a Northern California, Southern California connection on this thing.
Compton
Let's
to the
talk
Bay.
about it.
Let's get it, baby. What's up with y'all, man?
Welcome
How y'all
to the
doing?
Code of Ethics podcast,
How
fellas.
y'all doing? What's happening, man?
Yes.
Man, introduce yourself, man. What's up, Beezy?
Man, I'm
Let
Big
the world
Beezy and
know.
all that, man. I appreciate y'all having me, bro. It's love and respect. We gonna talk about some shit. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
40 kids out of San Francisco, Fillmoe. You know what I mean? Just happy to be here, man. Enjoying this shit.
Yeah, we appreciate that, man.
Waking
we
up
appreciate
on this side
that.
of the dirt, it's a blessing. You know
It
what
really
I mean?
is, yeah.
For sure.
And this is how we, still sharpen steel.
That's
This is
right.
how we build our people up, one day at a time, brick by actually sitting down with people that's like-minded, strong individuals, that have a moral code and stand for something.
Bullseye. So let's get started with the early days. Let's start with Beezy. All right. Tell us where you from, how you get started with music,
Right.
some of your upbringing and things like that.
Yeah, so I'm from the east side of Compton. I was born and raised, you know what I'm saying? But I've been in different spots of Compton. But like I was just telling my peoples, where your granny stay always usually where all of it start at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's your roots.
That's
yeah,
the
that's
roots.
a
That's
fact.
the mecca of it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So that's basically the start of that and where I come from. But the music, man, I kind of got into the music just growing up in the household with, moms, pops, grandma, grandpa. They playing oldies. You know what I'm saying? Then it graduated to hip hop and R&B and all that. So I kind of always just loved music. And I start as I grew, I just started learning how to express myself through the music. You know? So really, it started. I had this little group I was messing with in high school, and I got on a song or whatever. I wasn't a rapper then, but everybody at school, we was giving out CDs at the time. You feel me? And everybody was just like, "Hey, your voice sound cool on the thing." So I started rapping just to hear myself. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else liked it. I didn't take it serious. So from then, I started going through more stuff. I'm like, damn, I love expressing myself this way.
It became
That shit
therapy.
dope.
It was therapy.
Yeah, that shit came
That
therapy.
feeling is just so
Yeah,
raw,
it's different,
bruh.
bro. It's different.
And it drives you to keep
Yeah.
wanting to do it
And
more
it really,
and more.
like, release, like, for me, at least, it released, like, the toxins and, it released. It take a lot off of me, and I'm like, all right, I feel better.
When the music is real and you really telling a real story, because a lot of shit is, fabricated with artists.
Right.
But with your situation, it's more real. That's why I tune into your music.
Appreciate
you get what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
So it just give you a sense of home. Like even when I'm in Vegas, if I play your shit,
Right.
I'm back in the mix, but not in the bullshit.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? And just watching you grow,
Yeah,
and
you
get
been
better
from the
and
start.
better. I fucks with it,
No,
man.
you've been supporting from the jump, for sure.
Yeah,
So-
for sure.
That's dope. And then let's talk about 40 Keys. I got a specific question for you, Keys.
What's that?
Like, my first time hearing about 40 Keys was on the Hood to Hood DVD. Remember the old school Hood to Hood
That's
DVD back in the
crazy.
day?
Yeah, I remember.
Damn. Yeah.
That was a minute
Tell us
ago.
about your experience with the Hood to Hood DVD and just how that impacted you doing music, stuff like that.
Okay, well, hood to hood, kind of self-explanatory in the sense of what they was doing. They was going to different neighborhoods all around the fucking. I ain't gonna say world, because eventually he did take it, not like out of the country, but nationally though he was going from state to state. So they slid through San Francisco. They stopped in a couple different spots. Then they ended up down the way, Fillmoe, which is from the borderline of Fillmore Street in San Francisco. You got Uptown, which is going up the other way. Then you got Downtown, which comes, further down. That's where I'm from. And particularly at that time, it was like the beginning of a war, that divided us. I still got love for a lot of people from up there, you know what I mean? Because I lived up there, But like bro said, where your people stay, kind of that's where you play at, Right. So the majority of my family and close friends was on the flip side of that, which was down the way. So revert back to hood, they slid through the block where I'm specifically from, on Turk Street, Thomas Paine. It's across the street from the projects, OC. And they got a clip of me outside, like active, like when I say active, I mean, we kind of like know what that pretty much describes without having to go into too much detail. And then probably about maybe less than 2 weeks after that interview on there, I end up getting shot. So I got shot 6 times after that, and survived that. You know what I mean? So just in a brief interlude about hood to hood, that's kind of what was going on. I was at a different place in my life, where I seen things like from a one-sided point of view. You feel me? Now I get why somebody would try to do that to me, and why I was trying to do that to people at the time. So being from the city, it's right across the bridge from Oakland, all of this shit is relatable. You feel me? We all go through the same thing. We all representing a certain area or vicinity where we from, and what we willing to do for that, it's just shit. It's kind of like no limit. We'll kill and die for it. You feel me? But I reached a stage in my life to where the picture got bigger. You feel me? I got different motives. I can go around people that certain individuals can't. You feel me? I'm super articulate. I know how to talk. You feel me? And I'm about my business. So that's that in a nutshell. You feel me?
Man,
that's a hell of an experience. That's a hell of an experience right there.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah.
And this next question is for both of y'all, right? Like, what is it like dealing with gun violence in the black community?
Man,
like growing up dealing with it. What is that like?
I mean, it's that's a good question, bro. But I think it depends on how you put it and like where you coming from and what's your reasoning. You know what I'm saying? Because growing up, I feel like older homies or role models or whoever we was looking up to at these times, they never really explained to us what was going on or what we needed a gun for. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just going to different schools. So I'm off the Rosecrans. You feel me? So going to my school, we the only Crips on that district. So it's like, I'm going to school getting beat up, jumps. So for myself, I was like, I'm not finna let niggas keep beating me up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it was that. That's how it graduated to that from, fighting and all that. Because this area, I don't think it was something nobody could teach you at that time growing up.
The streets will make you or break you for sure.
Going through, like, just as men, when you be tired and you be wanting to crash out as a kid, it's like you ain't gonna crash out, but you crashing out, you gonna go get you a strap and you gonna feel protected at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Because you ain't thinking past that. You literally thinking that's what it is, that's it. And like, the OGs before us, they didn't do the job right because it was like a crash course career. You get what I'm saying? We wasn't taught nothing outside of what it is, war. Everything that's detrimental to our people in any way, shape, or form, that's what we was taught. We wasn't taught to build each other. Real politics, gang politics, is supposed to build each other. It ain't supposed to break you down. But you have so many things that come into play, and people have you know, they own feelings, or you know, you got jealousy, you got envy, you got undercover shit going on to where that never gets taught.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Even the OGs, they looking at you as competition. They don't want a young nigga to pass them, so they not gonna pass the game. But then too, do they got the game? Because a lot of people that I know when I was growing up, that was hustling, selling work, all that, they doing that shit to this day. You get what I'm saying? So what could he really teach me? What could an OG teach me before me if he don't even know how to break out the matrix, you know?
I love that you said that. That was major. That was major.
I mean, gun violence is huge in black communities, which we all come from, right?
Sure.
Right.
And we often talk about on this show how people want to live a particular lifestyle, but they don't want to deal with the consequences that come with that lifestyle,
That's
right?
a fact.
So, like, for young people who growing up and maybe want to rap, you know what I'm saying, and want to trap, shit like that, like, what's a piece of game that you would give them based on your experience?
First, back just to reiterate back on what you were saying as far as gun violence in the neighborhood, there's two sides to it because you could be the shooter or the victim. You know what I'm saying? So that categorizes you in two different forms. You feel me? I've been on both sides of the trigger. When you the shooter, you celebrate, right? Okay, so boom, that's us. That's the win. You know, they done flipped the lingo now to where it's an op and all of this shit, right? But back then it was just the niggas from the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
simple, huh?
So it was easy like that, right? So, like I said, when it's you and your partners, that's a win. You feel me? Bam. So we celebrating, we having fun, we chilling. We got a couple motherfuckers standing outside making sure it ain't no retaliation. But then eventually somebody slips. You feel me? And sometimes the person that slipped ain't always necessarily the intended target.
Right.
So you got kids, you got females. You know what I mean? You got your family members that don't really got nothing to do with the shit that you might have did or your folks done. And then when somebody comes to get that get back, it's just like we want whoever's there. You feel me? So that's one angle of being the shooter, right? And the victim at the same time. So I feel like when it comes to like what he was saying as far as what we was taught and what was showed to us, you know, didn't nobody think that far. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? I done seen a motherfucker do some shit, like probably not even survive like hours later because he just was standing right out there. Nowadays, smart motherfucker, you gone. You feel me? But then you still leaving your folks out there that didn't do what you did or have nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Might occur. So it's just so many different sides to that with the gun violence, and then we all used to it. I'm sure we done been to so many funerals that we don't really cry no more. You feel me?
Since a toddler, you get what I'm saying?
Hell
you
yeah.
never stop going.
You never stop going. I got tired of going to them, but out of love and respect, you feel me? We still show face. You feel me? But the emotional attachment to it, it's just so hard to cry. You feel me?
It really is.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Unless it's really a nigga that, you know, we with on a daily basis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then them type of feelings, we still don't know how to channel and deal with. So the first thing on our mind is retaliation. You know what I'm saying? Now, in an instance, you might be a father. You risking staying away from your kids. You feel me? Your lady.
Right.
You know what I mean? Your moms, if you still got her, or your peoples that really love you that might need you past that homie. You feel me? That made this decision or, you know, represented what we represent. So you just got to get to that place in life to where you can cipher what you doing this shit for. You feel me? Like, what's your goal? You know, set some goals for yourself outside of the block, outside of even your immediate friends.
Real.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's real. What you see past it.
Exactly, what you see past that. And once I got to that point in my life, that's what kind of like made me start, you know what I mean? Looking at shit a whole lot different because I done seen every angle of the game that you could imagine. You feel me? So that's it.
That's
You know?
That's real.
Hell yeah.
You just you talk your shit.
Hey.
So Beezy, how you feel about what's your thought on how could we get up out of that? How could we break away from that?
Remember how you was talking about like the ceasefire and I feel like that's a step for sure.
That is a step.
You know what I'm saying?
If it's honor.
Yeah, you feel me? But what I think we need more of, bro, is like generosity, like being like
Respect.
truly genuine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't want something that you want to be pure,
That's facts.
but in your heart you don't even feel like
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You
it's
feel
like
me?
you have a underlying motive. You
Yeah.
can't have a motive and build like when you trying to get shit right. You can't have them. The only motive should be to make
To get it
sure
right.
everybody is straight.
that. Exactly.
You know, that's like it takes a village to raise a kid.
sure.
You get what I'm saying? Meaning like everybody input matters, and we need it all. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only way to correct what's not right. Just like you were saying, the perfect quote, Nick,
Yeah,
bullets have no name.
for sure.
They go anywhere.
For sure.
They could touch anybody.
Mhm.
But every thought and every choice in that mind state is bad.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's not nothing. I think the Italians had it better than what we had before us. They start sending their kids to college, go be lawyers, go be cops,
For sure.
go go do this. We was more so like, nah, fuck the police, don't be no cop, you crazy, when really that's how you infiltrate.
For sure. And they had a code of ethics too, though. You know, they shit was really organized crime.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like no women, no kids. Like you
Yeah,
see a
yeah,
motherfucker, you don't do nothing to
Moral
him.
code, yeah.
Exactly. You know, moral codes and shit like that. Unfortunately, in our community, it got to the point to where motherfucker get at you with your mama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm only saying this because this is from experience.
But
This
that's
ain't from
really how
books.
it is, yeah.
This is really how we get
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
You feel me? On a day-to-day basis. And it don't affect us till it's us. You feel
That's
me?
a fact.
Yeah.
You
feel
can
me?
hear it around you
Yeah,
all day,
yeah.
but it ain't. You don't care. You don't pay attention or even tune in until it actually hits your front door.
Exactly.
Damn, that's
Exactly.
that's some real shit.
So what's some stuff that's going on in each one of y'all community to try and channel some of the gang violence or gun violence that's been out there?
That's a good question right there.
What's some current things that you guys know of that's happening? I've seen a few things going on in your community.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on in Compton.
So Compton right now is kind of peaceful. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But as far as what I'm trying to do in my community and how I'm trying to change that from where I come from, my side of it,
Mhm.
you know, I've been recently. I just did like a little Beezy and Friends thing. It really was for the kids,
Mhm.
but it was kind of like I freestyled it. But I'm doing that just to extend my hand to the community.
That's love. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because
Yeah.
me and some of my partners, we got a group in Bakersfield, GMG,
Mhm.
right? But we've been out there performing at the schools. We've been, you know, I'm trying to bring that
Yeah.
to my community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Actually
saying?
interacting with the
That's
youth.
Interaction. You know, we doing junior high schools out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they really be touched. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
dope.
But
Yeah.
as far as Compton, though, I got the same type of stuff going. You know, I done met with a councilman.
Mhm.
You know, some of the nonprofits. I've been
Mhm.
networking with them, so we looking to do some business in the
Yeah.
future and make some changes.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, cause in the city it's really turning over. I love it. You
It
know, on
is.
both sides. You get
It
what I'm
is.
saying?
It is.
And then you know they had the shit with the Mexicans putting the green light on some of the black gangs out there. You get what I'm saying? What
Yeah.
you think about that?
Man, honestly, bro, you never really know the reason.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be kind of hard. I'll be like, you know, because at the end of the day, it's like whatever going on is going on, but nobody never know. Everybody lacking communication to even
That's a fact.
know what's really going on.
Mhm.
And then, you know, niggas like be oblivious to like what's really going on because
Yeah.
niggas be having too much pride and acting like they harder than the next person.
That's
And
a
then,
fact.
you know, thinking, man, gonna be like, bro, this shit is serious.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be thinking about it like that. Like, you should take it
Yeah.
serious. But
Yeah.
like you said, I think you and bro said it.
Yeah.
It don't affect you until it's you.
Yeah, that's just how our
You know
culture
what I'm
is.
saying?
Yeah.
And I think if you thinking for like you said earlier, like from glamour, you feel me? As a
Mhm.
team, as a unit, we'll get way further, bro. Like how we all chopping it, we on the same page, we gonna get somewhere.
Yeah, because it's
You
a
know what I'm
machine.
saying?
Yeah,
It's a
like
machine.
every part is moving forward, and if any part of the machine ain't thinking or moving forward, you gotta cut it loose. You get what I'm saying? But
Definitely.
that's why you keep it tight.
Yeah.
Meetings, you gotta see your people, see their face, know what they own. Because
Mhm.
the minute anybody that's a part of that machine take a different route, it's your job to cut that shit. Because if you don't, whatever comes with that, you got to take that.
It's gonna be detrimental for
You know?
sure. And I'm glad you said that, bro. Cause remember how earlier I was saying, black people, like, we was always taught love 1st.
Mhm.
So some of us, bro, be loving for too long. If
Mhm.
that makes sense, you
It's-
know what I'm
it-
saying?
it's-
Hey, tell us more about that. What that mean?
So I feel like my analogy of it, my thought, like, black people, we love too long, bro. Like, we'll love somebody until they do the coldest shit to us.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? When we already knew, we were supposed to already
Mhm.
leave that alone.
And still take them after.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So now that we grown, we older, we don't let that type of shit affect us no more.
Mm.
Because you already see it coming. You know what it feel like. You know what it is. When you know that it ain't for you, it's not for you. You know? But
Yeah.
what I was saying was the love make you stay longer than you supposed to in any situation that it is. Just like us as being grown men, we come from certain places. As grown men, it's me, when I'm in the city, I'm going through the hood. Why? Because I love it. But I know goddamn well I'm not even supposed to be over here.
Nah, that's a fact though.
You feel
but,
what I'm saying?
But the
I ain't
love
let
is
it
the
go because I
attraction.
love it.
Yeah.
You feel me? When I know I'm supposed to let it go, like, nah.
Yeah. The
It's,
streets the streets will trap you.
no, for
You
sure.
know, but to go back on the love that we have as people, right? That goes all the way back to, think about it. When we were slaves, the women were still watching their babies. What about us would make you cool to where you beating and killing and hanging these and lynching these people, but you allow them to watch your kid? That love is different. It's soulful. It lives forever.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying? It's an essence to that. You know, we just haven't got it because our history is everywhere. You get what I'm saying? And when we do connect, it's on.
For sure.
No, for sure. Man,
So
let's
let's
start
hear
right
about
here.
some things that's happening in San Francisco
Yeah.
right now
I mean,
about trying to approach the violence.
As far as approaching violence, like, it's a gap between the people that actually want to seize that and the people that's promoting it. You feel me? Chicago then fucked around. We could cuss, right? My bad.
Yeah, no,
Chicago then fucked around and put a major influence on the whole world as a whole. You know, not just here in the States, but everywhere. And what I mean when I say that is, that's where the term ops came from, if we gonna keep it real, right? And they disrespect the dead so much they made that a thing.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Yeah.
Right.
Because growing up, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't something I never heard. It was
Nah.
rest in peace to the homies.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker knew not to, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, cross that line and mention them because they already gone and they can't speak for themselves, let alone the wrath you gonna catch behind playing with somebody peoples like
That's
that.
real.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
So the generation of, I ain't gonna even just say youth, from the youth to the young adults that's okay with doing that is a whole different comparison to the people that could still be reached, right? So I run a little group in my neighborhood right now. I work for the city outside of, you know, doing music and handling business. I got a legitimate
Smart man.
gig in the city through the Park and Recreation to where we focused on a group of young men from the age of 13 to 17, right? And they put me in this position because experience is the best teacher. You feel me? I got a major influence on not just where I'm from, but just the whole city, right? I mean the whole city entirely. So, but the cool part about this is this particular group in Recreation Center is based in the neighborhood that I'm from. So we still in the middle of a war zone, like I explained earlier, where the cutoff point is Fillmoe Street, right? Then it goes even deeper to the left, but we're not gonna get into the politics of that. But I'll say that to say, so that limits the amount of kids that's willing to even show up here. You feel me?
That's real.
Yeah, because they at risk by coming down here to this park. They at risk whether just they want to play basketball in that little court that we hold right there. You still got the group of individuals that I said, you know, gonna do what they gotta do based on they still doing that. So that's one of the measures that we trying to get into place to where we can like set up some off limit zones. You feel me? Like, okay, homie, I meet with your big folks, you meet with our folks, you know what I'm saying? And we set this place up to where it's like, no matter who you see, no matter what the scenario is, that's off limits, right? And if you violate that, you know, then it's just old school rules. We'll let your folks deal with you. So that's an idea, right, that I do want to put in place, like a real safety zone. You feel me? Like
that do work too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We did that in the city. Yeah.
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah.
but we ain't done that yet.
Yeah.
So that's something I'm looking you know, at bringing to the table and trying to really accomplish. You feel me? But other than that, what's in place now, literally, is the shit that I'm saying, like the group of kids that I do get to reach out to. You feel me? And for me, my situation, I can go to these other places. I got the love and respect at this point in my life to where, you know what I mean? But I still know what not to do and what not to say.
You know how to
feel
carry
me?
yourself.
Right.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
You
So,
understand?
Hey,
Exactly.
but Fody, let me keep it clean though. It didn't work in the city when we did it. So
Okay.
hopefully when you guys do it,
Yeah.
it worked.
Yeah.
See, because that's the only thing. We try. It's
And
like
then-
we've been marching since civil rights. We
Yeah.
still marching today. We got to
Yeah.
change it. We need some action to be taken.
Yeah, I didn't even see them go as far as pay like niggas with names to not do nothing. You
Yeah,
feel
for
me?
sure.
Like the city really wrote checks out. Like
That's
okay,
crazy.
to certain individuals, like we know this person is doing this, right?
Yeah.
We not gonna prove it, but we just gonna pay you
To just chill.
chill.
Wow.
You feel
That's
me?
crazy.
And that worked, you know,
Sure.
temporarily, but then it got out of hand to once again where we was at now. So with Compton Streets, what I noticed, because we had like a stretch where it wasn't, you know, too much going on. It's just when certain people get
Yeah,
out
that's
and about.
really how it is
Yeah,
too.
and then them niggas spark the flame.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then it spread from them and there. You know what I mean? And it's always gonna be one or two or even a few of them types in every neighborhood.
Yeah, that's
you feel
a
me?
fact. Yeah.
For sure. So just with the reality of it all, man, it's just like we so far away from where we need to be. It's just baby steps. Like this situation with us, the people that do watch this, that listen to bro, that listen
Right.
to you, that listen to him, that listen to me, and they take their own information that works for them out of this. You feel me? And then that might be a little spark
little
in
spark,
they.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, get
You
them
feel me?
going.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
But that's what it take. It just take more motherfuckers from different places talking and thinking the same way.
Yeah, because it's all the same. Like
That's
we were
exactly.
saying earlier, all ghettos is the same.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah.
Fact, man. Congratulations to both of you gentlemen for coming this far in life, doing all the things that you've done to get here. You know what I'm saying? Both of you guys are involved with the music, so let's talk a little bit about what you guys are doing with the music and what y'all got coming.
Right. So last week I just dropped a project called Psalms. It's out on all platforms, YouTube, all streaming platforms. But I'm working, bro. I'm finna drop another track probably next week called The Greatest. Well, the single already out on all platforms, but the video I'm working on that.
Okay.
So
The greatest.
yeah, it's called The Greatest. It's gonna be hot, bro.
Who you
I
got
threw
on the
a
beat?
Hakatiwi. This my boy. He from Germany. He been making beats for me since I was in jail.
Okay.
We
That's
locked
dope.
in.
And he from Germany?
Yeah.
How you
That's
link
dope.
with him?
He hit me when I was in jail. He heard one of my songs on SoundCloud.
What's up?
And he just reached out and was like, "Hey, bro, I got some beats."
That's
Like,
love.
Yeah, that's
You
Yeah.
feel me? I to this day, I never
For
met
sure.
him in real life.
Coming from a producer,
You
that's
feel me?
love.
But we
Yeah,
got a
that's-
relationship
Yeah, for
though.
sure.
Like,
Hell yeah, that's
you
hard.
feel me? I hit him like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna use this beat." He like, "Bro, I don't give a damn." Like,
That's dope.
cause he been doing this when he
Yeah.
first started.
Mm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And he just one of them dudes like my music sound good on his beats.
Right.
So I always stuck with him.
Yeah, that's
Y'all
dope.
got that connection, that vibe.
Yeah, you
for
can't
sure.
beat that.
Yeah.
Y'all create
That's
a
that's
unique
hard.
sound together.
Yeah.
Too. Sound
Yeah,
like-
yeah,
You know?
cause your quality is I like it.
Thank
It's
you.
up there.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm working on it.
Your shit separate from everybody else
Yeah,
that I
thank you.
hear. All they shit sound the same. You know.
Right.
First verse, like, man, I don't need to know how to kill a nigga 30 times. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
You got substance, you know, and when you have substance, it's like soulful, it live forever.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like a Pac song, like a Nip song,
That's
like
deep.
a oldies. You know, the oldies still to this
Yeah.
day your mom played.
Yeah.
Still slap.
You get what I
Yeah.
mean?
I'm sampling them right
Yeah,
now.
but they still bangers
It's still banging,
because
bro.
it's timeless music.
Thank you though.
GTD,
Yeah.
tell me about it. You got the merch on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know what's going on over
What's
there, cause
GTD?
that's Killer Twan. Killer Twan
Yeah, he
label
a
mate,
part
right?
of the label, yes sir.
Okay, yeah.
So GTD, man, that's the family.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They reached out, they believed in me.
Mm.
You know, and we trying to work. We finna work.
Yeah.
You feel me? It came about, bro. I believe in you. Let's do something. All right, bet. Talk to the
I
staff, talk
respect
to the
that,
team.
yeah.
They shot me the merch. you know, we've been working.
Yeah,
We've been
that's
working.
dope.
They've
What
been
does
genuine.
GTD stand for?
Get the dough,
Get the dough.
get the money,
And,
man.
and for those that don't know, Killer Twan was on Nip label.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was on All Money In.
All money.
Yeah,
I think he still is actually.
Yeah, he
on
still
there?
is
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But Killer Twan
for
a
that.
beast.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah, Killer
yeah.
go.
That's dope. And you do music with Twan too?
Nah, we ain't did no music yet.
Y'all gotta get
This
one
new for
in.
me, you know.
Yeah.
That's dope.
He been over there.
Oh, so you just now embracing it, feeling it, still trying to get comfortable and
Well, it's new to me. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Because it's a big step in
Yeah.
my career, so
Yeah.
it's new. Because I'm used to like doing it by myself.
Right.
So it'd be like adjustments I'll be having to make, but it'd be cool because you know me and my team, we got good relationships like on the
Yeah.
back end.
yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You know how to
Like,
carry yourself.
We be
yeah.
chopping it up. You know, sometimes
Yeah.
we might not see the same vision, but
Mhm.
I don't take it personal because I know it's new for all of us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's my first time actually even wanting to be a part of a team that I feel could help me take me to the next level. But I've been
Okay.
self-made my whole
Right,
career.
right. You've been self-invested.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I respect that as an artist. You know what I'm saying?
So it's hard.
Because you really learn the business that way. You're not finna learn the business
Mhm.
with another person investing in you to build your dream.
For sure.
And then when it happen, they gonna want majority of you. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like letting another person own you.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when you got sense to know, like, man, nah, I'm gonna go this way.
Facts.
What made you choose GTD? Like,
I mean, I feel like the people behind the scenes, I really know them.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They genuine dudes.
Mhm.
We ain't been at the lowest of our life together.
Mhm.
Some of us have been in jail together,
yeah.
prison. So we built like real
Real
relationships.
relationship, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think the music just helped it because the relationship's already
Okay,
genuine.
yeah, yeah,
But this what you do, this what I
Yeah.
do. You feel me?
That's
And
when shit work.
we partners.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what
when
I'm
shit
saying?
work, for
I
sure.
believe in you. You believe in me. All right, let's get some money then. You know,
That's how
it
she
came
was
more on
talking
like a
about that
genuine
last week
thing.
about
It wasn't
the
like no.
partnership.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
partnership is
saying?
important.
You feel me?
Mhm.
I'm doing it off of love. Cause my boy behind the scenes, he got everything under wraps,
Mm-hmm.
and I trust him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, bro, let's do it.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it though, out of love. Because when you're doing it for something else, it's a lot of situations that don't work because it's not out of love.
Yeah.
It's put together.
Yeah, it's,
You know?
it's for sure out of love, but at the end of the day, like I told you, I've been through the trenches with him,
Mm.
so I know what type of nigga he
Mm.
is.
Cause
Feel
you,
me?
them, you, yeah, them
I know you gonna get
situations
some
will show
money.
you who a person
me?
really is.
You know,
For
I know you
sure.
gonna get some money. I know you gonna stand on business.
Mhm.
You a leader too.
Mm.
You feel me? We standing side by side with it. Like, let's do it. And I trust you to be that person. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Is any labels involved in your music?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my own label, Trench Boy Music Group.
Mhm.
I started that about 11 years ago with my
That's
brother.
right.
Before that, I was just like, rapping with homeboys, partners and shit. And then we came up on some money, you know what I'm saying? And we decided to do our thing our own way where we had more control, you feel me? As far as that part went. And then it's project shit, I got a crazy catalog. I got features with everybody that I could think of from, the West Coast region.
Mhm.
Shit, me and bro finna get one in, man.
Yeah, we-
As you
If-
should,
if
yeah.
God
tryna
willing,
get
if
it
we
in
get some time tonight.
For sure, we gonna do it up.
I got a project out called Rich Not Famous. Basically, it's just kind of like describing my life at a point to where I was able to sustain a certain amount of income. You feel me? And the fame didn't come with that.
Mm.
You feel me? So I reaped the benefits of good karma from doing, good business.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And then prior to that, I got Big Bad 40, Part 1, Part 2.
Mm.
It's a long list. If you do get to check the interview out, you Google me, check my catalog. It's a lot of shit gonna pop up.
When he said how long he been doing it for, I was thinking the same shit. Business, like, yeah, this nigga got a cold catalog
Yeah.
stack. You know?
Yeah. What's some of your favorite songs you didn't drop?
9 shots later. That's the story about me getting shot. Earlier we was talking about the hood to hood shit I did. I got shot 6 times on that time. I lost a homeboy. Then I got shot 3 times on another occasion. And we was able to kind of like even the playing field, But that song pretty much describes the whole chain of events that led up to, you know, me getting shot, how it happened, what happened after. You feel me? So that's, I would say that's kind of like my realest record that touched me the most. And then I got another song called Mama, where I'm talking about losing my mom to cancer. You feel me? Walking her to the gates of heaven, because that's how I felt. That's what I did. You feel me? As far as the chemotherapies, I done missed one session, being her fucking driver. You know what I'm saying? And taking on that whole battle with her. That song is real sentimental to me as well. But the catalog, like I said, shit, I probably got about 200 songs, bro, that's published and paid for. You feel me? And what I learned about doing music, right? You don't gotta get these major labels. You feel me? Especially today.
That's a fact.
You feel me? Cause I got a $10,000 mark with every project I drop. So it's like, as soon as I get to that 10,000 profit, I'm cool with that. You feel me? We ready to go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? To the next joint. And I do all my music right now through TuneCore. I tried the Empire thing, you know, with they whole team over there. You feel me? I'm cool with everybody over there. It's no bad feelings.
Ghazi and them, yeah.
Ghazi and them, for sure.
Yeah.
You feel me? Anybody that walked me over there or tried to do what we did. But for me, it's like I got a boss mentality. You know what I'm saying? And it just all reverts back to leadership, independency. I come from JT, the bigger figure. I come from rapping Forte. You feel me? The Messy Mars. You feel me? These is niggas I seen every day that I get in the car with. You feel me? And chill with as a young nigga. So it was only right that, you feel me? Yeah, when I got my turn to represent it, I followed them kind of footsteps. You know what I mean? So
the independent route.
Hell yeah, the independent route.
I love the Bay for that.
Yeah,
because y'all smashed the independent.
Exactly. You got Master P that came about that shit. You know, all these different groups of people and artists to where the blueprint was right there. You feel me?
That's
you know
that's
what I'm
real.
saying?
Cause it's more of a grind, but you get way more percentage on the back end
sure.
versus how they doing kids now.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
And a lot of kids be chasing that big deal when really like when you get to doing the fine print of numbers, they gonna keep you in debt.
Sure.
You gonna be broke, but it's gonna look good.
For sure.
Yeah. That shit gonna look.
It's gonna look good.
I know a lot of artists like that's been signed to major labels. I done got around, you feel me, as far as the globe goes, to where I done got around these motherfuckers and I'm looking at them like, damn, homie. You know what I'm saying?
I said that on one of our episodes. Every big artist that I met broke. But the independent artists that people don't know,
nigga, be straight. You feel me? And consistency is key to that too. Like, don't ever stop putting your shit out.
Ever.
You feel me? I'm like in the third quarter of my life. You feel me? And some motherfuckers might say, and I ain't saying everybody because shit, E40 still going. You feel me?
Right.
But it's people that look at you, and rap is one of the only genres of music to where they try to say you got to age.
Yeah, they do.
You feel me? Yeah, we
rock
do
and
that.
roll, nigga be 70 years old.
Look at Mick Jagger, the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
We hard on each other.
Exactly.
We really is.
Yeah. We so judgmental. You feel me? And that plays a role in success. You gotta have that shit into your mind where fuck what everybody else got to say. I'm gonna do what I wanna do. You feel me?
Ain't nobody dictating shit.
Hell nah. And the outcome of that is what you make it.
It's real.
For sure.
Long as you comfortable with your choices, for sure. You right about that.
Because people see you like living a life that they want you to
Exactly.
live. So it's like they ain't even respecting you in your own life. Like
that's a fact.
You feel like, oh, when I'm supposed to be a certain age, I'm supposed to be doing this.
But that's how they looking at you.
You feel me? Because that's what you want me to be doing. But I don't see my shit playing out like that, so I'm gonna
most
do how
of
I
them want you to lose anyway.
Yeah. They counting, they ain't betting on you.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me? But like he said, you got them people that you meet in your life through this journey, you know, and you can feel energy. You feel me? That shit is real. Like when Bruh came and opened the door for us, I'm a real nigga.
Yeah.
And when I get that vibe, I'm like, okay, this, you know, it's the same thing.
Cause you gonna feel it. It's
for
like
sure.
Yeah.
Off the top, through the conversation, you know what I'm saying?
It's reciprocated like that.
Exactly.
One thing about energy, the relationship is always hand in hand. It's never no you and then me. You get what I'm saying? So if you got that understanding in yourself, anytime you link with anybody, you gonna give that. So it's like it's all love and respect. You get what I'm saying? You move past that because you already sense it. You know, it's like, you know, going going around a pack of dudes and you in
we
the
know
hood,
the difference, man.
you know.
We know the difference.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for sure.
No, for sure.
That sixth sense that you get when growing up in the neighborhood. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
because you can't
Sense
change energy. Remember, I said that on one of our podcasts. You cannot change energy. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. If you don't like something or if you a hateful person, you not finna be able to change that. So if I got discernment and I could see you for who you are and I could feel it, because I'm genuine. I'm coming with no motive.
Yeah.
I'm coming with all, you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's authentic.
Yeah, like this God energy. So it's a different type of
It's
energy.
different, for sure.
You can't be, you gotta be born with it. You can't be taught this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's in you, not on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
And then
one of
the
the
experiences
directions
get you ready for that shit.
Yeah,
Feel me?
facts.
Like I hate to say jail as an example, but I ain't never had an issue with no county jail that I've been to. You feel me? Unless a motherfucker was just on some bullshit, and then we gotta handle that. And
Yeah,
then once
yeah.
you pass that point,
Exactly.
nigga, it is what it is. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I say that to say, like, I mean, it just goes without saying. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
that's
you,
real.
Yeah, you can vibe with a motherfucker, and there's some people you just don't do that with.
Yeah.
You feel me? It don't gotta be a bad thing. It
Yeah.
could just be like, you know what, my nigga.
Nah,
that's
yeah,
not what
yeah,
we was
you
able
go
to
your
do.
way, yeah.
For sure, hell yeah.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But I'm the type, if I feel like you not coming nowhere near none of us.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna
We
keep
gonna
engaging.
stop that.
For
We
sure,
gonna stop
for
that
sure,
relationship
for sure.
right then and there.
Exactly.
You know, and stand on it how it's supposed to be stood on. You
Yeah.
know, because backtracking and retracted statements we can't respect. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta, you know, get into it. Make sure they understand where you coming from, and if they need some reassurance, make sure you give them some reassurance.
for sure.
You know, and then keep pushing, because you on something else that they low vibration can't comprehend. You know?
Yeah. Boundaries is important in life, man. Just having boundaries with different people that we meet, friends, family members. We even gotta have boundaries with ourselves.
We
You
do,
know?
Right.
yeah.
Let me ask you guys this question: how important is mental health in a black community?
It's important, bro. And you know it's crazy because when I was in prison, I studied psychology, bro, and I started really like learning like how the brain work and you know what I'm saying. So it's important because I think a lot of us as black people, we be running away from that. You know what I'm saying? Have somebody ever
fact.
told you like you was crazy and you agreed, like you know, like you're like you know you right.
Yeah.
But I was just having a conversation with one of my friends about this, about you got to know how to control yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you could see somebody out on the streets and they really going crazy. They can't control it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like your mental health, you always got to do what's best for your mental health,
That's
bro.
a fact.
No matter what.
That's
You feel
physical
me?
health.
If you even
Yeah.
meet somebody and they even rub you the wrong way to where you feel like it'll shift your energy,
I'm cool.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Because I already know what it's going to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's important. I feel like a lot of us need to really start really getting back to the reading, the writing, like, you know, like journalism,
Yeah.
diaries.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
write
dialogue,
down
yeah.
how you feel,
Yeah.
you know?
A lot of it be underlying trauma too, like
No,
you
a
know,
lot of
from
trauma.
past times of how we was brought up and how we was
Facts.
taught. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So sometimes, you know, as a person, when you reinventing yourself, you really gotta like look in the mirror and politic on yourself 1st. So much to where you literally like, all right, this, because vices is you a slave to your vices. You could say you're not a slave, but you a slave to your vices, right? So when you start understanding that and rebuilding yourself from what we come from, right? You start seeing everything for what it is and not what you want it to be.
Right. It's real simple.
You know.
It's real
So then
powerful.
when you playing the game, you know, like you see the whole field. But your care is for everybody. It's not selfish. But it's hard in a me world. So you have to set certain boundaries. You get what I'm saying? Because a person really will learn you just to hurt you.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, and I got that from Nick.
That was great.
But
They
that's
will-
the truth.
They will
You get
though,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. Because I be having like, I like my conversations to be meaningful, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I be telling people, I have a conversation with some of my partners or something, and I'm like, bro, some females, they'll learn you to hurt you, like you said. Because everything you may have confided in this person, they'll use it in the heat of a
exposed,
moment to
for
try to
sure.
hurt you.
Hell
That's
yeah.
a fact.
Like you purposely trying to hurt me.
That's a fact. That's
For
a fact.
whatever you may feel, it's like, no, that ain't cool. But we gotta like see it and be cool with it. Cause like you said, bro, some energy, the way certain people, it don't never change.
Nah.
they always gonna do that.
Yeah, because
You feel me?
genuine, real love, it take us as black men a long time to really understand what real love is, right?
Facts.
Right? And
Facts.
when we do understand it, one thing about us, we hold on for dear life. That's a fact, because that's it's just our nature. But it never leaves. When whether you fall short, you have flaws, we imperfect, but I know that enough to love you enough to know I'd never give you a shortcoming on that. I'm always, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like as far as homie, a lot of conversations you just can't have because the mental ain't there.
Right.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of minds is gonna be sleep during this.
Preach. Nigga,
You know,
talk
so
that
when
shit.
you see yourself giving game and it's falling on deaf ear, you gotta pull back. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You because each individual gotta figure it out. Sometimes he might need to fall on his head, but he might listen to you when you tell him. You get what I'm saying? And that's just how it is.
Right.
Earlier, Beezy, you said something about music being a release for you, right?
Yeah.
I know both of y'all deal with music. So, is music your primary coping skill when you're dealing with stress or something? Or what's some other things that y'all, and this question is for both of y'all, what's some other things that y'all do to deal with stress in your lives?
Work out.
Working out?
I've been trying to pick up on like meditating, man. You know what I'm saying? Having enough time for myself so I can really think and reflect and you know, I call it meditating, whether I'm just sitting up, probably smoking or something. You know, it'll intrigue my brain to do something a little different. You know what I'm saying? That's how I cope, bro. I just be chilling, like, cause my vibe, I just be chilling, don't nothing too much really get me out of character. Or then, you know, I've been a lot lately, I've been watching movies and shit. Cause it put me in a peaceful, like, place. I be chilling.
You done found your
and
zone.
then I be learning shit.
Yeah.
You
He
know,
done found his zone for
I'm
sure.
looking at him
Yeah.
right now. He got this mellow vibe.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
dope.
I'm always
So,
like this.
yeah,
You feel
okay.
me?
So you said nothing brings you out of that.
Well, yeah, some things can.
Things you don't have
Nothing
control
but-
over.
But I've
Sure.
learned, you know, I've learned to think first. And thinking first gets you further than just reacting, bro. Because a lot of shit out here, like if you know, like how bro said when he met me, we already knew, like, all right.
Yeah.
You know, but it's
Yeah.
some people in the world that don't know that.
Nah,
So
that's
they
a
be,
fact.
people be out here playing and like it's some people that's really that take this shit serious. You know,
It
what I'm
ain't
saying?
for them, like I was
You
telling
know?
you. Some things just you can't keep giving it on deaf ear. It's like giving somebody God.
Everything ain't for everybody.
Yeah,
For
Yeah.
sure.
You
like
know,
if
a lot
I
of people
break,
understand.
like we go to God and break down our history, and you telling him like, hey man, this is who we are. This is what we supposed to be doing. This is where we supposed to
Right.
go. But if it ain't for him, he's not gonna know.
Nah,
You get what
for
I'm
sure. You
saying?
never
Never understand.
Yeah, you know, it just open up when you supposed to know, or even if you searching for it. Like that's how I was as a lost person. Like I was looking for him. I'm trying to find him. Fuck that. I need to find him because I start understanding the pecking order. Like man, I can't go to no man or woman. I gotta go to the source to get my power. You get what I'm saying? And back to what you were saying about the women, like they don't know their purpose. Like, you know, she come from the womb of a man. You get what I'm saying? One man, she's the womb. Like, she's supposed to come after me and support me and build me up. You get what I'm saying? But they putting they self first. You get what I'm saying? They telling you God is a woman. Like, it's just too much confrontation as far as nonsense instead of actually going and doing the research and figuring out
Yeah.
exactly what God
For
said.
sure.
Right.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was deep, bro.
That was deep. That was.
Nah, it ain't deep. It's just truth.
No,
See,
that
see,
fucked me
see,
up.
But,
truth is just truth. You know, I'm like, you know, I told lies. I done did all, but I
we
done
done did
played
all that.
every position on the field. You get what I'm saying? I just was always an alpha. I always knew God had us. You get what I'm saying? That's something that never left me. And you know the term granny house. I come from granny house. You get what I'm saying?
We
So
know.
we all understand
all
that
did.
essence. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
His
real love.
yeah, 40 Keys, I understand his story. I know that story. I seen it. You get what I'm saying? I
Lived
could
it.
feel it. I can embrace it, right? But I'm not trying to be bigger than the next. I'm trying to empower you, because we got to be strong together. It ain't gonna work if I'm putting myself up here and keeping you down here. You get what I'm saying? We gonna lose.
That's important you say that too, because spiritual growth is another coping skill or strategy.
Yeah,
that's one of mine.
There you go.
Yeah,
Spiritual
that's,
growth.
that's the method I use. You feel me? We all come from out the church at some point in our life. You feel me? And faith, no matter where you get, it's gonna be a point to where you pray. You feel me? Like whether you get in that courtroom, whether you in a hospital fighting, or whether somebody you love, you feel me, is going through something that could be life threatening, or mental, issues, just on so many different levels, to where I don't just influence you to just go to what I'm doing, but find the faith. Find the faith. Find your faith and find some purpose. You feel me? And then that will definitely change the way you move.
That's a fact.
You feel me? But another thing I do for mental health, I work out. You know what I'm saying? I listen. I seek a lot of information. Because information is more valuable than money to me.
It is.
It's a reason why they hide things in books. You feel me? Because they know niggas not gonna read.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And then you ain't gonna go back and forth with a fool too long. It take a fool to do that. So if a motherfucker just jumping completely out there, you gotta have some type of like boundary. You feel me, for yourself, to where it's like, I know what I'm capable of. I know what I've done already. I know what I will do. And is this particular situation worth it right now? You feel me? Or can I subtract myself, whether it's walking away or just backing out? Because walking away, a motherfucker do the Martin Luther King, try to do some shit like that. But backing out, looking a motherfucker in their face, 9 times out of 10, you could get up out of it. For sure. And all of this is from experience personally. So for me, when I do get into a place or a space where my mind be fucking with me, whether it's in regards to a female, I got kids, whether a motherfucker that took my kids and played with me. It's so many different angles.
It'd be a lot, bro.
Yeah, because when they know what fuck with you, that's what they use.
They trying to break you.
Yeah,
for sure.
You feel me? And that can go from sometimes your mama, sometimes your sister, sometimes your girl, sometimes your homie.
Anybody.
You feel me? Yeah, so I just say, like, the same way we work out, right? And try to get them gains and buff up a little bit. You gotta do mental exercise.
Yes,
you feel me?
Yeah.
Train your brain.
That's
you feel me? Yeah, because by doing that, you gonna already see the situation before it happens. Like, nigga, I was just thinking about it. If a nigga do this with me, this is what I'm gonna do. So my exercises prepared me for it. Now I gotta react like that. Now some situations, you feel me, you have to do your man shit. You feel me?
Because it's gonna get the best of you if you don't.
Exactly. But if you can control yourself and control the situation, then you alright. What you can't control, that's just up in the air.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But one thing we do got is ourselves. So
and you got a choice, don't forget.
We got a choice, for sure. A choice. So some things I do, just, like if I'm out, right? Say I'm at an event. I'm not staying till the event over.
Smart,
you feel
man.
me? That's my, like, I done seen so much shit happen when the lights come on. You know what I
man.
mean?
Yeah.
So,
you ain't never lied, man.
Like,
that's like the cue.
Come on, man.
When the lights come on, it's getting cracked.
We out of here.
Yeah.
These lights come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that just me applying that to when I was performing and getting shows and doing shit in LA and doing shit all over, because I'm a trench nigga. You know what I mean? I'm going to where
where you comfortable.
For sure.
Yeah.
So when I get on early, some motherfuckers used to be mad about that. You feel me? Like, damn, bro, you just came and did your shit and got up out of here. You feel me? And I'm like, and then nigga 2 days later the spot get popped up. And I'm like, see what I'm saying? But then it take for that. For them to understand where I'm coming from. I'm leaving before the lights come on.
Yeah, because that fun is worth in life. You get what I'm saying? And it's not. And our people got a problem with that. They love having fun.
Get up out of there, man, before the lights come on, man.
That's some real shit. Take care of your business,
for sure.
And I'm out. Yeah.
For sure. Shake your hands, kiss the babies. You feel me? And this is even in the daytime.
Yeah.
Don't be the last nigga at the barbecue.
Nah. Hey, but what you saying, it's crazy, because I was told that by...
For real though. Nigga know we been here too long.
Yeah.
You know
nah. Hey, but on what you was just saying, before I forget this thought, I had a conversation with an older dude like years ago, right? And he was telling me like the understanding of God, like if I go to the club, right? I'm not under his protection. Whatever happens that night, I'm subject to, because I made the choice
For sure.
to put myself in that environment,
For
right?
sure. Yeah.
You know, and it's just going to what you saying, same shit. You
Yeah.
got to be careful of
Hell
what
yeah.
you put yourself into, because everything you ain't protected over.
for
It's
sure.
something else that might be in power of that. And if
Exactly.
you,
Overpowering that.
and like you saying, if you don't have the mental understanding, you subject to whatever come with that shit. You know?
Self-awareness.
Go back
For
to that
sure.
term boundaries. Too.
Yeah, always boundaries. Life is about
Keep yourself
boundaries.
out of
Yeah,
God's boundaries.
yeah, spiritual.
Just
Yeah,
talking about.
And be able to
Yeah.
read the room. You feel
Facts.
me? We know when certain motherfuckers step in there. We know what that.
That's a
You know what
fact.
so and so just did.
Yeah.
You know what's about to come
fact,
behind
yeah.
that. You feel me? And when it be those types of things, it always play out the same.
Yeah,
You
senseless
feel me? It ain't
acts,
no
yeah.
special Superman gangster. Like, nigga, that's unheard of. Nigga,
I
that
know a
ain't-
million killers in
Come
the
on,
graveyard.
hell yeah,
Yeah, like yeah, on the
whether you
real,
get
not a
back,
million,
dog,
but yeah.
exactly. It's
Yeah.
gonna happen if that's
Yeah.
what you keep,
Yeah.
putting yourself in.
I believe that too.
Yeah, hell
yeah.
yeah. You
I
can't
believe
escape
that.
karma. You know what I'm saying?
All the shooters always end up flatline.
Come on. I don't really know one, and I've been through, my fair share of experiences. I can't really name no super gangster
Nah.
that's at home with his son
Hell
right
no.
now. You feel me? I can't. I know a lot
Nah.
of cool niggas, a lot of smart niggas.
Yeah.
I know a lot of motherfuckers that did what they had to do,
Right.
but learn from that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Something different now, though.
hell
Nah,
yeah.
He watching the kids now. You
for
get
sure,
what I'm saying?
nigga. You talk to
Yeah.
a nigga most of the time nowadays, nigga, I'm in the crib.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's hard to get me outside.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I know what's out
Yeah,
there.
it got to benefit the home.
Hell
if it
yeah.
don't benefit the home, I'm not moving.
No,
Yeah.
no. And it's shit still happening everywhere that we from.
Mhm.
Where you from? Where you
Mhm.
from? Where you from?
That's
Where
a
I'm
fact.
from, right? So the only thing we can do is separate ourselves.
That's
You
a
feel
fact.
me? And like he said, we love too much. You feel me? I'm a victim of that too.
Yeah,
Shit, I
yeah,
love
you
like
miss
a motherfucker.
you miss that feeling of pulling up, seeing
Come on,
the
man.
face, because you come from that. That's your essence.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But you
that's
we gotta
real.
limit that because them is unnecessary risk.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Them is them straight bullets that.
What is it worth?
What is it worth? Exactly. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean we could talk about the hood all day. Mental health, that's something that I'm really big on. Information, you feel me? Speaking to people when I see them. When I walk into these, because I go anywhere, and that's not to say I'm untouchable.
Nah, you
That's
just
to
carry
say
that aura, yeah.
I carry that aura, right?
Yeah.
So when I see the youngsters now, before they get to tapping each other, like, bro, who is this nigga? I'm, little bro, what's happening?
Yeah,
What's up?
yeah.
And I'm not missing nobody in that circle because I don't want nobody to feel left out.
Right.
So I'm gonna make sure I can tap any hand that's willing to shake mine. I'm gonna make sure we get that in.
yeah.
For sure. You know what I mean?
Damn, that's crazy. 40, I do the same. That's crazy.
Yeah, that work,
Yeah.
bro.
It
That
do.
work.
I ain't been banged on in I don't know how long,
Nah,
and I
for
be
real.
telling people it's just really how your
It's an
approach
air-
is.
it's
It's a
aura.
respect thing. Yeah.
For sure.
No, 'cause
Yeah.
some of us,
Common
bro,
sense.
people be thinking like, cause a nigga friendly or kind,
Yeah.
that it's a problem.
Yeah.
But it's important, bro. You
Nah,
go in
yeah.
places and
Nah.
everybody you make eye contact with.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Good morning.
Yeah.
Like,
They know the difference, though.
They know the difference.
Because you know where
Sure.
it could go, being a calm, cool person, and sometimes it could get taken for granted. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you have to show some people, but when you do, you make sure you do it the right way. You make sure you teach them. You know, don't just do what you got to do. You make sure you discipline, catch that shit, and then let them know as men. It's not nothing wrong with building each other. You get what I'm saying? But if I'm just punching on you and I ain't giving you no game, then I'm breaking you down. And then the homies talking, oh yeah, you know, Whoop got his ass. You know, it's breaking them down, and that's what create exactly what we have out there.
Let's keep building each other up. I
Let's
want
do
to thank
it,
both
man.
of y'all gentlemen
That's a
for
fact.
coming to our podcast.
Thanks for having
We
us,
had a
bro.
hell of a discussion today.
Yes, sir.
Real quick, why don't y'all tell the viewers where they can check out y'all music and check out more of y'all content at?
Instagram, 40 Keys. I got links to all of that. SoundCloud. What's that? Any source, Apple Music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just cause through my distro, they use so many different channels. You feel me?
You on everything.
Yeah,
huh?
we on everything.
Shazam, everything.
All that shit.
I love
It
that.
gonna pop
Yeah.
up.
Everything.
Yeah, with no
sure.
label.
Yeah, with no label. You know what I mean?
That's
And I
crazy.
appreciate y'all having me. You feel me? The connection that was made. You know, this
Yeah.
shit is for a lifetime.
We're gonna keep
Yeah,
connected.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Because you never
We
know
locked
where you
in
see
for
people
sure.
at
Real
and
shit.
passing across it. So, you know, shout outs to
Yeah.
y'all as well, man.
Like, we
Let's get it.
appreciate
For sure.
that. What's up with you though, Beezy?
Man,
what you
y'all
got
can
coming out, man? What
Oh,
you got
yeah.
going on? How we can follow you,
Man.
catch up with you, get the
Yeah.
latest news on you.
So first off, y'all can follow me on Instagram at beezy.sb_BEZY.SB_ Beezy Santana, all platforms, YouTube, Beezy Santana. But bro, I got a whole bunch of shit, bro, I need to put out. So, but right now I'm in the process of like I'm really trying to like drop singles, bro, because I'm not really sure what I want to do with my tape for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I got so much different shit. I don't know what lane I'm trying to touch this time on it. You know what
You
I'm
got to
saying?
stop thinking for yourself and use your team. That's the whole purpose of having 4 or 5 minds on one agenda. You get what I'm saying? Because what you miss, he might pick up, and what he miss, I might pick up.
True indeed.
So it's like having a covering. You get what I'm saying?
True indeed.
So you sit there, you put your team, keep your team involved. You get what I'm saying? And every decision you make, it'll be easier on you. You know, I tell bro this Dave all the time, like, hey, let's have meetings, let's keep the team involved because you have so much going on, but I need your mind clear because you good at putting business together. Somebody else could do the other shit. You get what I'm saying?
Nah,
and that's all you gotta
right.
do. You got it right.
Yeah, because remember earlier I told you I'm still learning how to even accept advice for anybody when it comes to music. You feel me? But I do know that, like you said, bro might have a business down packed, but he need me to do this. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm not understanding it, I'm looking at it from a selfish perspective until I think.
You are.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be real with you.
You feel me?
Right?
When I start thinking, then it's like, you know what?
Because why would he be on your team if you can't go to him?
Oh,
You understand what I'm saying?
100%.
Choice. You just put yourself in that situation to where now, if you get fucked over or if you can't use your team, you made that choice, right?
100%.
So me, I'm gonna do my research on every individual. I might not say nothing. You get what I'm saying? But I'm gonna see what you doing, how you moving. Oh man, and if you falling short right there, I'm not gonna just get rid of you. His best job over here, he could be good at this. Put him over here, man. It's still something on the table for you. It's a seat there. You always make a way for your team, especially if you chose them. You get what I'm saying? Like with Doc, this is my therapy. You get what I'm saying? So like he takes me to a different level. Sitting here with, you know, it's gonna take me to a different level because now I could take y'all energy. You get, I don't really have to have a conversation to know how you thinking. You get what I'm saying? Because how you talk is gonna tell me everything. You know, so if I know I need to discuss some history or know something, I know to hit you.
Yeah, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? I know you locked in, but it's in a strong sense. So as far as your team, you gotta break each individual down to what they are the best at, because it might not be what they want to do, but you got to play every position, and you'll be all right. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like having a plan.
Let's get it.
But
y'all make sure y'all stay locked in with us. What you
yeah, nothing, Doc. I was just finna roll them out, man. Listen, hey, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man, with 40 Keys as Beezy. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen. This was a beautiful thing, real information, legit energy, legit people. You get what I'm saying? So hopefully you take something from this interview and build off of it.
Oh yeah, big shout out to Needles and Threads for the sweater. I'll show y'all the back on the Instagram. Make sure y'all follow us on Code of Ethics Podcast on IG, Facebook, Twitter, all that shit. Shout out to 40 Keys and SB. We here.
Let's get it, baby.
Code of Ethics Podcast 1000. Peace.